Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have here a little article where we have some statements and some conclusions, or how should I put it, some decisions made by the meeting between Olaf Scholz, Emmanuel Macron, and Donald Tusk of Poland. So we have a Polish leader, we have a French leader, and we have a German leader. They met nicely in Berlin to discuss how they can fight Russia in Ukraine. And I'm going to discuss one of the decisions. Here it is, my friends. Scholz says, allies to buy weapons for Ukraine from the world market. Now, my first question is, out of whose money? Allies meaning who? The German people? The French people? The Polish people? Why would they want to do that? Because their safety is the main concern. So they are ready to buy it from the world market. What's going on here? We have some people making serious decisions or taking decisions on or in your names and my name with it, imbeciles here, that are going to have serious consequences, generational consequences. Allies to buy weapons. With whose money? Whose taxes? So they will tax you more in Europe, Germany, France, Poland. Buy weapons. Produced by whom? Private corporations, arms manufacturing companies. And then give it to what? To Ukraine. They will not sell it to Ukraine because it doesn't make sense. Then why don't you have the Ukrainians buying themselves? Or you're gonna increase the bill Ukraine will owe you after the war if you guys win. My problem here is with this. These guys make decisions as you're supposed to, but they say allies to buy weapons. No, it's you who decide with my money. My money. Let's read further a little bit this article here. European backers of Ukraine should buy weapons from around the world to support the country in its battle against Russia's ongoing invasion, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said on Friday. Scholz pledged that more weapons would be procured for Ukraine with immediate effect on the entire war market. With whose fucking money? Well, I'm back. That's what happens when phones ring. So you have to answer, obviously. So yes, whose money, my friends? Whose money? We live in a system of, I would say, modern slavery. They give us, the illusion of being free and voting and all that. But I think that it's controlled in a nice way. They give you the illusion that you're educated if you graduate a garbage university. And then, they say, well, I'm an educated person. I'm reading the Wall Street Journal. I'm reading the New York Times. I'm reading the USA Today and all that. And these are their newspapers. So let's see what else these guys are saying here. So some critics have alleged that European efforts to supply Ukraine with armaments have been hindered by a focus on buying from domestic European producers. They don't even talk about if that should occur, if that should be, it's already done, it's a done deal. Now they look at details. Scholz made his remarks shortly after a meeting in Berlin with French President Emmanuel Macron and Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk. The German Chancellor also said that the production of military equipment will be expanded in cooperation with partners in Ukraine, and that a new coalition to supply Ukraine with long-range missiles would be established. So they want to send those guys to hit the Kerch Bridge and Moscow. Scholz said that the aid for Ukraine paid for through the European Union, who's paying? You! Would be increased, and the European countries would use revenues from frozen Russian assets to fund further weapons purchases. Now that's thievery. That's not right. You take someone's money? I don't think that's right. Here are the imbeciles. They're all serious. Well, my friends, here it is. Here it is. Somehow these guys got themselves and they get us involved in a war that should not have been, should not have broken out. But still, that's the way it is. By the way, let me tell you a little story. I went to Romania for the past 2 weeks, and while I was driving over there, I stopped at a rest area, and it was a I went to the restroom, obviously. When I got out, I met a woman, a blonde woman, coming towards me from a truck. So I walked towards that truck, and it was a truck from Poland. So as I was walking towards that truck, her husband got off, and I said, "Hey, how are you?" He didn't speak English. And I said, "How is Donald Tusk? Do you like Donald Tusk? Donald Tusk?" And he said, "Well, Tusk, no." Just as a matter of fact, he didn't like. He said, "Tusk nebun." He said Tusk is crazy. In Romanian, nebun means crazy. Tusk nebun, Tusk nebun, whatever. He didn't say Tusk. He didn't say Tusk. He said Tusk, whatever. Nebun in Romanian. He's crazy. No, he's not crazy. He's a tyrant. That you voted for him. So here it is, my friends. They're gonna buy more weapons for Ukraine. They will help the manufacturing companies, the arm manufacturing companies, with your money, your children's future, your grandchildren's future, and so on. The same is here, but this is a bigger boat. That's the whole thing. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.